y'all. Baby, this is the happy place for real on today. This energy. Y'all came ready. Y'all ready? Oh my God, all I gotta say, is thank God. Let me lay back. It is Friday, honey. Woo! Y'all already brought the good vibes, honey. This is good vibes only. That's what we celebrating on this Friday, good vibes. Okay, y'all check out my mug of the day. I thought I pull out my good vibes mug for Friday. Good vibes only for this Friday, because when you work hard, you should play hard, okay? Okay? Thank you, Chappelle Brooks from Clinton, Maryland, who sent me this beautiful mug. I'm gonna sing you a J Hud mug from the Jennifer Hudson. So look for that mug, Miss Lady. I got it coming to you. Meanwhile, I gotta take my sip. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, child. Ooh. One more. Y'all ain't want none, did you? You do? She said, yes, I do. Well, we do take good care of you here at the Happy Place, okay? So don't you worry, we got you all wrapped up. But listen, like I said, if you work hard, you should play hard. And I'm about to turn up this weekend, okay? It is some good things going on. And the one way we're gonna turn up is, today is February 17th, which is the legendary Michael Jordan's birthday. Y'all wanna give him a hand? Yes, it is. I mean, listen. And it's also my late brother's birthday, which is February 17th as well. And yes, it is. And in honor of his birthday, somehow we always make a point. This is Jason right here. That's my brother right there. Believe it or not, y'all, I was 11 on this picture. That's from Easter Sunday. And I don't know if y'all heard me talk about my big sister, Juju. That's her in that blue dress. She gonna kill me for putting this bitch up here. Julia, don't get me. But you know, she sent it, you know. You see Big Brother on there. But it's my brother's, he would have been 44 this year, and he happened to share, thank you. We gotta celebrate my brother. He would have turned 44. And as kids, you know, we're from Chicago. That's... Y'all already know, right? Right? I could feel it. I told you I could feel that energy in here. We're from Chicago, so we grew up watching Michael Jordan play basketball, right? You know? So that's me and my brother right there. They used to call me Jaws right there on that picture. And that's my big brother Jason right there holding me. Yes, and he had the biggest smile in the world. And so in honor, there you go. There he go. And he always wanted a little brother, but he got me instead, okay? So I used to have to run around and do all the sports with him and play basketball, all the sports, whatever it was. That's how I was able to pitch that ball at that baseball game and shoot some hoops and stuff like that. So in honor of his birthday, which is this weekend, we always go to the All-Star game, so we're gonna celebrate in that way. And now I get to live it again through my son, little David, who is the ultimate basketball fanatic, and he wants to be in the NBA one day, and I truly believe he will. But we get to relive it in this way and celebrate Uncle Jason's birthday over All-Star Weekend. So I want to wish Michael Jordan a happy birthday and my brother a heavenly birthday. And another fun thing is, for my son's golden birthday, when he turned 10 years old, his birthday is August 10th. Your golden birthday is, you know, when you get that birthday on that day you was born. And for his 10th birthday, he got to celebrate his birthday at Michael Jordan's home in Chicago, which was crazy amazing, right? Okay? Which was such an amazing thing to do. I have my son and 7 of his cousins, which is a bunch of boys. I travel with a basketball team, okay? All right? And they had no idea where they were going, and I put them on a little bus, and they got there, and they saw that big old 23 up there. They like, wait, this is Michael Jordan's house? And it's like, so he was gracious enough for little David to be able to have his golden birthday there. So again, we get to celebrate in that way, honoring those birthdays for Jason and MJ. There we go. All right. I'm on social media scrolling just like everybody else, and I want to share some of the clips that puts a smile on my face, and I hope it put a smile on y'all faces too. So y'all, let's take a look at some of J Hud's favorite likes of the week.
People ask us, how do you stay friends for so long?
Hey, your door is always open to your best friend. Like my door upstairs to my apartment, she come up anytime of the day or night, whatever she needs.
Yeah, you gotta accept the fact she's a pain in the ass, I'm a pain in the ass, You went through how many boyfriends? But we still know each other. We're still,
When I broke
best
up
friends.
with that friggin' Enzo, when he left here with his dirty underwear on the couch and everything, I went crying downstairs to her. She listened to me for half of the night.
And then we poured a couple of shots of Sambuca, and we had a little Haagen-Dazs.
We were fine.
And she felt a lot better.
There's nothing like a good old best friend. I love like that. Everybody loves a good bag, and I love a good bag. I don't know why I don't have this bag. So check this out. That's a good cat. I don't know if my cat would stay inside of it. But anyway, look at these nails. If Peaches, my nail tech, can't get these nails together, I think I should call this young lady to help get my nails together. She is too cute, y'all. Take a look.
Okay. I'm trying my best, honey.
You doing all right. Girl, I need you. Okay, have you guys heard of this new social media trend called the Alphabet Challenge? This family added their own special flavors to it, so let's roll this clip, please.
Don't even like a food place, and let me tell you about that. All I wanna do is sit right here and rap.
Everyone is flowing. We so tight it's going. I got to pass the mic. Take it up front, make it all right.
Flow, it's all we do. Everything say, let's go.
Got it. Got a good show, mate. Got a good show, mate. Got a good show, mate.
Hey, don't do that. I'm killing this rap. Watch her get. I don't even wanna rhyme right now. I don't even wanna rhyme right now. I don't even wanna
Listen,
rhyme right now.
I don't think what about. Hold the line. It's Mom for me. I would love to have them on the show. Let's call them so, I could get my little alphabet challenge on. Like, what I gotta do? I think I could roll with the punches. You gonna call him Andy? Hit him up. Okay, guys, those were my favorite likes of the week. We got a great show. We'll be right back. Our first guest starred in one of the biggest movies of the year, Top Gun Maverick. Now you can see him in the new movie, Somebody I Used to Know. Please welcome Jay Ellis.
I heard it was Good Vibes Only Friday.
Oh, you feel a good vibes?
Oh, I feel the good vibes.
Now, the good vibes is not only on Friday, but they brought extra good vibes
All the
today.
vibes.
Do you feel that energy? You see that?
All the vibes.
Yes. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
So happy to have you.
Thank you.
Now, we ran into each other at the Golden Globes, right?
Yeah, you was golden.
I was golden.
Did anybody see? Oh, you don't know. She was up there looking like a statue. She put the statue to shame, dressed in all that
You
gold.
better tell them.
But yeah, come on.
I said, oh, they gonna see me today.
And we saw. She walked backstage, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm blinded by the light.
That is hilarious. Did you have fun presenting that night?
I had fun. It was a lot of fun. My boy GP and I, who plays Hangman in Top Gun, we got to present together. We formed this like bromance while we were filming the movie. We had a bunch of mutual friends in common, and they were like, oh, y'all gonna love each other. And literally, once we got on set, we literally just became like the best of friends. Right before we walked out, I was like, hey man, your shoe's untied. His shoe wasn't untied, but I just like to mess with him because he just gets so nervous sometimes.
Did that like mess him up a little bit?
Yeah, he was a little thrown off.
How you doing,
We got backstage and he punched me in the kidney.
All of that be going on backstage. That is hilarious. Top Gun Maverick has 6 Oscar nominations.
Yay. You know about that.
Not 6.
You know about that.
Tell me how that. I don't know about 6. How that feel?
It's amazing. This movie is like the gift that just keeps giving. Like it's, to shoot a movie over 4 years ago at this point, and pay back. To shoot this movie over 4 years ago and to be in this bubble and for us to think it's good, but then for it to come out to the world and like be so successful in the box office and so many people love it. And then, this town doesn't necessarily always celebrate movies that are box office successes.
That is true.
Right?
Yes.
And so for the community to come together and see how well and how just amazingly good like this film was executed from top to bottom. Like it's just an amazing feeling.
But y'all outdid yourselves. Now, maybe, do you think Oh,
That's the first picture we ever took together.
Is it?
That's the first picture we ever took together months before we started filming, actually, yeah.
Did you have to learn how to fly too?
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh,
So it was
yeah.
like hands-on, legit.
Hands-on. My first flight was actually with Glenn Powell. We flew in a Cessna together. I flew first. He was sitting in the back seat. He was so sick when we landed.
Oh my God.
Because, you know, they give you this thing, and it's crazy how you're up in the air and it just feels so light, and you're just turning it and whatever. And then, you know, you don't realize that, like, it's like being in the back of a car. You know how, like, it's bumpier when you sit in the back? I didn't realize I was tearing my man up. We landed, and he was like, I need a water break. I need a few minutes to just get my life back. And then we got up and he got to fly. It was amazing. And then, you know, Tom created this flight program for us that went all the way through to the F-18s.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That is dope. Okay, so the scenes with the shirtless, like, I mean, and y'all work hard for them bodies.
Oh, we worked hard.
What was that like? Y'all see this? What was the workout? And the diet and what's the...
You know, here's the thing. Here's what none of us expected. None of us expected that this was gonna go viral the way that it went viral. But I will tell you, Glenn and I, Jerry Bruckheimer, who produced the movies, a legendary producer in this town, he was like, I go, the weekend that movies come out, my movies come out, I always go to the theater and I watch the audience. So my back is to the screen and I'm just watching the audience. So Glenn and I were like, yo, let's go do it. We introduced a few screenings, surprised a few folks, and then we would walk into other screenings that were mid-movie and we would just watch the audience watching the movie. And when I tell you the sweat that was on people's faces watching that scene, they were sweatier than us. People were like, oh my God, them abs. Oh my, ooh. Hey, 3 Kings.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's worth watching. That's host the show. Listen. Okay, Tom Cruise, y'all look like that, and he sent y'all cakes. Are you on his cake list?
We are on the cake. We got the cake right after this, actually.
After that?
We got the cake like 2 weeks after this. The cake is coveted in this town. It's literally like getting a trophy.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
we get the cake every year. It's always a surprise when you get it, like, cause you're so excited to get it, and you want to make sure you're still on the gift list, like you ain't get crossed off. But the cake shows up, and this year, my family, we all met in Mexico to spend Christmas together. And I was away filming a movie. And so I was like, Mom, can you freeze the cake and take it to Mexico?
Is that serious?
My whole family was like, yes, freeze the cake. Ice, but whatever it is, dry ice, ice cubes, whatever it is, we froze the cake, we took it to Mexico, thawed it out, and we had it on Christmas Day.
And you had it on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
All right, well, I need to be on this list, Tom. Let me cake. Send Jennifer her cake, okay, sir? All right, do you think it'll be a sequel?
You know,
You see how I went into that?
you know, have you ever met Tom?
Years ago, he actually stood in the wings to watch me sing.
Hey.
But I ain't getting no cake.
All right, here's the thing. If I answer that question, Tom will probably parachute into this building right now and knock all of us out.
Okay.
And we'll wake up 4 days from now and we won't even remember what happened.
Okay.
So I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give away. I don't know what the plan is, but I do know he is capable of parachuting into this building.
I mean, we do want him to pop up, though, right? Oh, okay. We'll move on there. Congratulations, you got married last summer in Italy?
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
It was beautiful. I mean, you know, we always thought it was gonna be like 120, 135 people at the wedding. 200 people showed up.
Oh.
Everybody was on vacation mode. Everybody was like, do I get an invitation? Because I'm gonna be there. I sent out invitations where I thought people would say no, and they all showed up. But we had a good time. It was amazing to see so many people, like so many friends of ours. Look at my mama. Look at my mama.
Oh, is that mom?
Look at my mama.
Oh, mom was happy.
Yeah, it was amazing to see so many people just come together and celebrate and just have a good time. Like, it was a big party. We had a lot of fun.
Great accord.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Wow, well, more with Jay. We'll be right back.
Sean, oh my God.
Were you just hiding under the table?
Was I No, no, I was looking for my, peanut. Got it. Wow, this is crazy. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I was just about to ask you the same thing.
You know, I'm just visiting my old haunts on the off chance I might run into an ex from 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah? How many have you run into so far?
And we're back with Jay Ellis. Talk to me about the movie Somebody I Used to Know.
Yeah, you know, Dave and Allison, Dave Franco, Allison Brie, married, beautiful couple, power couple. You know, they were sitting at home during the pandemic, like most of us, and they started watching all these rom-coms, and they were like, we want to bring the rom-com back. Like, we love this genre. We want to do a movie. So, you know, they went out and wrote this movie where Allison's character is basically coming home after, like, some career disappointments. And when she does, she bumps into her ex, Sean, at a bar. They go out, they have this amazing night together. And then she decides the next day that she wants to pull up and say, like, hey, like, last night was great. Let's keep it going. Only to find out that that's the weekend of his wedding. Yeah. So Kiersey Clemens plays my fiance in the movie, who is beyond talented. Allison is a genius as well. Like, it's a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. We shot in Portland, Oregon, which was amazing. Which is where I went to college, so it was cool to, like, go back and be there. It's fun.
That's dope. Listen. So Allison Brie told us she was running with us in the scene naked.
Butt naked.
Did you have to do that?
Nah, I ain't have to do that.
Okay.
I did a lot of that on Insecure. I ain't got to do that no more.
Oh, Insecure.
I don't pay my naked dudes. I don't do the naked no more. But nah, I don't do that no more. No, but Allison and Kiersey actually ran naked in this scene. And honestly, I think there was, first of all, Allison wrote this scene for herself.
She wrote that.
For herself. But I do think that, like, there was this moment where you could literally see on both of their faces, it was like 40 degrees outside.
Oh my God, it was freezing.
And you could see this moment on both of their faces where they were like, we got to do it right now. Like, right now. And then they started running and they started giggling and having fun. And it was really cool to see. It was fun.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
And before acting, you started out as a model in New York?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You gotta tell everybody this story about this underwear casting call you went on. What happened?
It's wild. So, like, at one point, I lived in a house with like 16 models. 16 dudes, right? From 16, 17 years old to like 35, 36 years old. So it's a huge range of just nasty all in one building. You know what I'm saying? Because we still nasty. It's just a range of nasty when you get older. But I had to go do this casting where if you picture a hallway, at the end of the hallway is a doorway. There's all these guys that are lined up in the hallway. When you walk through the doorway, you get in the room and there's 3 people sitting at a table. In front of that table is a chair with a pair of underwear in it. You walk in, you say your name, you take a picture, you turn around, you drop trowel, the butt naked days, and then you put your, because you get naked and then you put the underwear on. So I watch a few people do it, and then it's my turn. I get in there, I say my name, I take the picture, I turn around, I look at the underwear, I look up at the doorway, and I realized that like 25 dudes had tried these underwear on.
I thought that's what you were saying.
Before me.
Before you?
Before me. And there was probably like another 15 who was gonna try it on after me. Again, I lived in a house with 16 dudes. I know how nasty they were. And 8 of them were at the casting.
That's commitment.
So I was like, nah, man. I turned around and I was like, I am so sorry. I'm not supposed to be here. This is not what my mama and daddy struggled for. Like, I can't, this is not what the ancestors struggled for. I can't do this.
I was like, is he saying what I think he's saying? They wanted y'all all to put on the same.
They want us all to put them on.
Oh, I'm so glad you had some stopping sense.
Yeah, that was me going, that was it. And I went home after that.
You did?
I went home after that. That was the last one I went to, yeah.
That got you up guard.
You can read your future off how shiny my head is. That's like a magic 8-ball. That's actually my senior picture in high school. You had to wear extra baggy, so the shirt is like a double XL. You know what I'm saying? But the shorts are probably a double XL. You know, this was what led me to believe that I could model. Somebody should have said no, but they didn't.
Well, we glad you kept going and you're here today. Will you come back?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. His new movie, Somebody I Used to Know, is streaming now on Prime Video. We'll be right back. This is gonna be fun. My next guests are three friends who turned their group chat into an award-winning podcast. Please welcome the hosts of Vibe Check, Zach, Saeed, and Sam. I made it.
Look at this.
Wow.
You made it. We made it.
This is amazing.
You made it. We
This
made
is
it.
amazing. It's so cool to be here. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming to the happy place.
This is
I feel
very happy.
I'm feeling it. I'm
Pure
feeling it.
serotonin. I'm like, oh, this is great.
And it's so good to see you because the last time I saw you was the happy place at the Tonys when you became an EGOT.
Oh my God. So good to have that moment.
It was, when I tell y'all, Jennifer did not realize she had EGOT it until we got around her, and it was RuPaul,
There it
Billy
is.
Porter,
Oh my
myself,
God.
surrounding
there.
her going, EGOT,
Who
EGOT,
said
EGOT.
that? I have been saying it for the longest because I didn't.
You
So
didn't.
big.
She fully was like, what are you talking about?
Wow.
And we were like, Whoopi Goldberg, you. What are you talking about?
Were you not thinking about it? Wasn't it?
See, listen, I was there for the cast,
Okay,
you know?
okay.
And so when that category came up and they said Strange Loop, I'm like, yes, they won. And just like you said, it took them to
love
be
that.
like, girl, you know you just won an EGOT. And I said, wait, what?
Yeah.
And that's when it hit me.
Yeah.
And I've been around here talking about it for the longest, trying to
As you
put
should
it
talk about
together. Now listen, so y'all launched your podcast last year, and it's already like the
August.
top podcast. Like
We're very honored.
everybody's loving
Yeah,
it.
the New York Times.
New York Times. Tell us about it.
We launched Vibe Check in August, and it's already been named one of the best podcasts in the country by the New York Times.
And we agree.
And we agree.
Congratulations
We
to
agree.
you all too.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, please tell everyone who you are and what you do.
Yeah. My name is Sam Sanders. I've been a journalist in radio and podcasting for like 13 years. I was in public radio for a very long time, but now I host Vibe Check with my sisters, and I host another show for Vulture and a New York magazine called Into It. So just podcast guy.
Yeah, podcast queen, king.
Hey, I'll take it.
Icon. I'm Saeed Jones. I'm a poet and essayist. I've written 3 books. My new one is called Alive at the End of the World.
And it's so good.
so
Thank
good.
you. Thank you. Happy to be here with my friends.
And I'm Zach Stafford. I'm a journalist. I used to be an editor-in-chief, and I'm also a Tony winner with the one and only Jennifer Hudson on our show.
Yes! I like it.
Yeah.
I already see how you support each other.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That is the basis of what we do.
Right. Yeah. Got
That's
to.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Tell me, how did you all become friends?
So I met both of them through work connections, and I just said, you know what? They're mine.
Yeah.
They're
Claim
mine.
them.
Yeah.
I see commonality.
Yeah.
We had shared experiences. We're 3 Black queer men who grew up in the South.
Yeah.
We had so much to
Yeah.
connect
Yeah,
on. There you
okay,
go.
all right.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I just said, you know what? I feel like God gave y'all to me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
also been like a practice, and I was a fan of both of their works for forever. I used to read, I remember I went on a date once, and I read Saeed's poetry on my date.
Which works.
It works.
Wow,
It
you
works.
read his
Works.
poetry?
I read.
Okay.
Yes, I was trying to like pull out all the stops. I was like, I got some poetry, I'll pick up dinner, all that. And then Sam, I randomly went to one of his live shows in Chicago because I used to live in
God.
Chicago, like you. And
We have the same background, okay? Can you tell everyone what Vibe Check means?
So when, go ahead, Zach. Whatever you want.
I mean, no, for us, you know, we realized as friends, we started this group chat in the pandemic, and we were using this space to really check each other's feelings. Like, girl, did you see this tweet? Did you read this book? Are you watching this show? And it was a safe space for us to ask those questions you maybe shouldn't tweet or you shouldn't tell people in public. And so as we were doing this practice and we had done shows together, we were like, wait a minute, I
could
feel
do
like this
this.
could be a show. And
Yes.
that's kind of how it began.
And like on the podcast, when we're doing a vibe check, we're checking the vibe of ourselves as friends. Like, how are you doing, sister?
Yeah.
But we're also saying, what is the vibe in the world and how
Yeah.
do we process it? There's too much news to absorb. And the point of the show is to make current events digestible.
Right.
And make a place where we can ask questions of ourselves and each other to grow together.
Yeah.
So we're checking the vibes for us, but also just in the world.
It's such a powerful moment when you can check in with your people, find your people, check in with your people, and you go, is it me? Am I crazy?
crazy.
Or,
Right.
and it's
Yeah.
like your friend goes, you're not crazy, you're just black and paying
We
attention.
need that. Yes.
You just see what's happening. You know
Yes.
what I mean? That's important.
Yes.
It's not you. This is wild, you know?
Because we have lived through, like if you think of just news and current events the last 6 or 7 years, how do you maintain concern for the world without having the world exhaust you?
Yeah.
And so the goal of the show is that we can talk about all this stuff and not depress ourselves
Right.
or exhaust ourselves, but you know.
And know you're not alone.
There you go. There you go.
Thank y'all so much. Will you stick around for a little bit?
Oh my God. Yes.
All right. Now, how did you turn your chat group into a podcast?
My mom, I was raised Nichiren Buddhist, like Tina Turner. And my mom raised me the idea of turning poison into medicine.
There you go.
And I think that's what, like, Vibe Check, while we realized we had, because that's what it is. Like, you honor the problems, you honor the anger, the frustration, and when you come to your people, and you can turn it not just to solve the poison, but make it to something healing, you know? And out of that frustration, we're able to come up with this.
I love that. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, how can we keep our vibes right?
So each week on the show, we end with a segment in which we recommend things to do, see, read, to keep your vibe right. Right now, what's keeping my vibe right, and hear me out, horror movies.
Horror movies? It's so weird.
You like horror movies. So one, in this really weird moment of like media flux, where you don't know who's going to the movies or watching streaming or whatever, horror movies always succeed. They bring folks to theaters, they're big on streaming, they're bankable, so we're gonna see a bunch more horror movies. But I also think that horror movies in general help us think about grief, which we don't talk about enough in our real lives. Horror movies are often about the line between life and death, what happens after we're gone. These are things that we should be thinking about, and horror lets you get there through entertainment. And we all love to be scared in a dark theater around strangers. You don't, I do. But consistently, horror movies just make me feel happy. So that's for me.
Okay.
That's for me.
So everybody has something.
I mean, my big thing this year is this is my year of maybe. I know Shonda Rhimes said it's the year of yes, and girl, I did the yes. I said yes to everything, and I'm tired. I think all of us are really tired, and I'm at maybe. So you call me for a drink, maybe. I want a job, maybe. Like it maybe gives you space to consider what could be, because it's really about boundary setting. It's like, you know what? I'm not so quick to say yes or no. I just need a moment to myself. And my peace. So that's where I'm at. That's my vibe.
My vibe for 2023 is somewhat similar. It's doing less. Doing less.
I like that.
So that when I show up, I can be more present. When I say, Jennifer, how are you doing? I want to be able to listen to what you're saying. But if I've been running around all day because I'm just trying to do everything, you're getting less and less of me. So I'm just trying to do a little bit less. Just dial it back just enough so that I can actually be sitting in front of you.
If you work like a dog, they'll treat you like a dog. That part.
Y'all better hit it. He's on it today. I'm joining that podcast chat.
Will you come on the show?
Yes. Oh, baby, I need to.
Okay.
This is helping me out. Oh, my God.
But I feel like you have so much going on. No probably would be a blessing in your life
You
sometimes.
know what? Yes. I woke up today and I said, what can I say no to?
Yes.
You know? Yes. And then with the maybes, I always say, I'll keep it in mind, or I can't make you any promises.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And also, think about how the thing you're saying yes to will make you feel. My thing right now is I'm not going to say yes to things that I know will make me anxious and make me feel rushed.
Yes.
If I know it's going to make me feel bad, just don't do it.
Right. This is a happy place. People, our duty is to celebrate good vibes. Y'all celebrate good vibes. Thank y'all so much for being here. Will you come back again and see us? You're amazing. Listen and subscribe to Vibe Check anywhere you get your podcast. New episodes of Vibe Check are available every Wednesday. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now, you know I love going through Mama Hood's mail, and I want to share a letter I received from Miami. Here's a little bit of it. Okay. Hello, Jennifer. I want to let you know I am really enjoying your show, and I always set my DVR to make sure that I don't miss it. I have been a fan of yours since American Idol. You are simply amazing. And by the way, I love all your shoes. Thank you. Especially those brown boots you wore. Where do I get them? Anyway, I love you. I love you too. Well, her name is Breezy, and she thinks she's hopping on a Zoom with one of my producers, but I'm gonna surprise her instead. Y'all ready? Okay. Let's do it. I wanna see Breezy. Hey, Breezy. It's me, Jennifer. Welcome to the Jennifer Hudson Show. We at the Jennifer Hudson Show. Y'all hear me? Scream for her.
Wait, hold on.
We taping the show right now.
Wait, hold the line.
She said, hold the line.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, hold it. Wait. Wait, y'all can't do an old lady like that. Oh, Jesus.
Breezy, I got your beautiful letter. And so we wanted to stop by and look you upside your head and see how you doing. We appreciate you over here.
Not as much as you didn't know. Wait, hold up. I'm trying to catch my breath. Oh, Jesus. Hold up. Oh, wait. I'm actually on your show.
Yeah, you here.
Oh, you in your dressing room?
I'm sitting right here. No, we taping the show right now, Breezy. Yes, you here?
Hi, Jennifer.
Hey. She just now said, hey, it's me, Jennifer.
I didn't know you one of my daughters.
Oh yes, I accept that. Thank you.
I'm really trying to catch my breath.
You take your time, Mama Breezy.
Okay.
It's me. Why
Mama Breezy gonna be all right.
Okay. Breezy, I heard your mom is a fan of the show too.
Oh Lord, a fan of it. Oh,
is she?
She thought she was telling me something at her 81. She said, Serena, you won't believe it. She called me Breezy too. Jennifer Hudson got a talk show. I said, oh really? Guess what? I already done it. I hated to burst her bubble. She thought she was really telling me something. I heard her little feelings a little bit because she was so excited.
Yes.
She stopped watching. Oh, Jesus, wait.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
I don't know out of the two of us who love you the most.
Oh, well, you tell her I said hello. So y'all watch the show together sometime?
No, because she'll talk and I want to listen to you. I got to see all of it. So, no, I can't do it with her. I'm sorry. I said, Mom, no. We can watch. No, we can't watch Jennifer together. No, because you want to talk and I got to hear everything. Everything.
Now, you mentioned a pair of my chocolate boots that you love so much.
Ooh, Jennifer.
Yeah?
Every time the door is open, I say, okay, what Miss Jennifer gonna have on?
You want to see my shoe today? Hold on, let me give you my shoe today. You want to see it? I put my good shoe on for you today. They purple today. Are they Breezy approved?
I approve.
Go on, check them out.
Oh, yeah, you doing it.
They all right? Okay.
They all right. You look great.
I got
you got on that royal color, purple.
This is my favorite color, Mama.
I know it is.
And them brown boots I got out of my closet. I like to shop in my own closet.
When you walk, I say, wait. You know how you say hold the line? I say, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Hold the line. You're not trying Breezy like this right here. When you stepped out in them brown boots, OMG, I couldn't take it no longer. I said,
and they comfortable
I couldn't take it.
Now, Mama Breezy, tell me how you got the name Breezy.
So it started in high school. I'm always the bubbly, laughing all the time, jokester. So somehow someone started calling me Breezy. And it just followed me through life.
Oh. And your kids, how many kids do you have?
I have 4 wonderful daughters. You're one of my daughters. You didn't know that. But I
love it. Yes, ma'am.
You need to know their names?
No, you... Well, I want to know my sisters.
All right. You want to know their names?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to know their names. What are their names?
Okay, Tasia. You're the oldest. Tasia will be, yeah, you're the oldest. So, believe it or not, all my daughters start with T's.
Okay.
And my grands are with J's. But you fall in line with the grands. The grands are Jaden, Jolie, and Jayla.
Oh.
And you're Jennifer.
And I'm Jennifer. You know what? See, that's what my mom did. She named us all with J's. Julia, Jason, Jennifer. Uh-huh.
Right. So the girls are Tasia, Tia, Tara, and Taylor.
Oh, I love that. And Jennifer.
Thank you. And Jennifer.
I love it. I'm so happy to be a part of the family. Now, Mama Breezy, I got a surprise for you. Now, I know your dream is to visit California. Don't you go hollering on me now.
Hollering?
So you get ready.
Let me call 911.
We gonna call somebody, because I want to get you a trip here to the show. You gonna come out and see about me? Yes, ma'am.
Wait.
Yes, ma'am. I can't wait to see you. You come on out, Mama. You come on out.
Jennifer, wait, don't do. I can't do this.
Yes,
you
she can. Come on to the happy place.
Y'all, please excuse me. I'm trying to be cool. Oh my God.
We love you here.
So hard. Oh, Jesus.
You get
wait, Jennifer,
yes,
wait. I don't know if it's that I'm flashing because of my age or you just got me too excited.
Oh, I hope that's a flash of excitement, because and you get your little clothes together and your good shoes and you strut on out here to the Jennifer Hudson show in California. Okay?
I'm not going to cry on your TV. I'm not going to do it.
I would love to have you here. All right. We love you, Breezy. We'll see you soon. You want to tell them we'll be right back? Tell them we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.